Hello and welcome. Architect 611 here. We are back in Spring Meadows today. You can see we have been developing our downtown area, still just starting to grow. We've got our maybe not old, but our first areas developing. We are going to expand this island today. So that's the goal. Can we fill in the rest of this island? That might be a little too optimistic of a goal, but that's what it's going to be, and I'm hoping we can do that today. So let's jump right in and get started. I see that we have a bunch of demand. That's what we're going to try to fix here. We're going to continue our main road along the edge of this island. Now it's pretty straight here, but I want to give it a little bit of a bend. And actually try to put as many houses on the edge here as possible. That's going to be valuable real estate right along the water. This is a weird looking cliffside. But as we keep going along here, we'll round it off up here at the top. Uh-oh, I don't want to destroy that power line right now. We are playing the game, but we can pause it. Let's do that. That'll be almost a 90-degree turn. Ooh, my key, my fingers were one key over on the keyboard. That's what's going on. Uh-oh. I guess we do just have to destroy this one. We'll replace it, hopefully. There we go. We've got a nice beachfront main thoroughfare. Now let's fix the power before I forget. Honestly, it'd be better if it just came around here now. Yeah, let's do that. Power's going online. Now we can delete all of this one. Power still functions. Yes, it does. Now, what exactly do we want to do with this? Now we're going to need to hook up these overpasses. They're going to be quite straightforward. I do want an overpass here. Or an underpass. Let's go build that. Next. Yeah. Do we want it diagonal or pushing more off in this direction? There's just not going to be much here to service, so I think if we bring it up this way, that's actually a little better. But can we get under here? We might have to go over. Yep, slope too steep. That works actually. Of course, it connecting right onto the highway, which is not what we want. So let's go up and see if that works. Yep. Perfect. We've got a bunch of connections now to reach both sides of the island. So one right here, 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 and here. What was that? 5 different connections? I think that will really help with traffic. This is a vanilla playthrough, so we're not using any mods, no DLC. The biggest challenge is going to be traffic. It's a 6-lane road, isn't it? Yup. That's not what we were looking for. I mean, we could just leave it at this point, but I think it's a bit excessive. Now, that's not saying we won't upgrade to it later in the future, but at this point, I think it's a bit excessive. That overpass was 6-lane too. Oh, I think I intentionally made the overpasses and underpasses 6 lanes, right? That was something I had intentionally done, but not on this one. All right, we're gonna keep it 2-lane for now. I know it's kind of going back and changing it, but that's fine. I just really want to see what it looks like with 2 lanes of each direction of traffic. I don't think we'll need the 3-lane roads, but I am hesitant to declare that. I could be totally wrong. We'll see. It's been a while since I played without the traffic manager, so that's what I'm used to. I could easily do it with that. We'll see without it. Why did I start playing the game? Why not? We can make some more money. We're in the positives. Let's bring this one. How about something like this? Just give you an alternative to this road if you live out here. Uh-oh. Are we running out of power? No, not at all. It connects here, but not here. Is this just an island now of isolated power? How is it still surviving? How do they have this much power? Is it just starting to all shut down? There's no power connection through here. How do they all have power? Am I tripping, or is this a bug? Like, look, power can't get across. Power can't get across. Well, I just did an entire full circle. There's... These generate power, don't they? Yep, they produce electricity. So they can just about power this entire island by themselves. So far, they won't be able to in the future, but that's good to know. However, we want everyone to have power. Grand City, 17,000 people, and we unlocked solar power plants. That's nice. I think it's still more efficient to use the windmills over the ocean, though. Have we unlocked those? We must have. Yep, these guys. Yeah, 20 megawatts. Oh yeah, back to building. We gotta get some more of this done. We really want to build up this island. Right here in this little spot. We could have something come out right here. These are huge blocks on either end. We'll have it bend back around, or it could just be a little dead end here. We could throw a cul-de-sac right here. Be the stereotypical American suburb. Well, no, it would not. Look at this. Let's do one up here, and it can do a similar thing. Can bend this way. Right out like that, and then something can not jet off like that, but it can like this. Perfect little neighborhood with easy, I wouldn't call it beachfront access, but a nice view. Does this have room for two? Not really, no. So let's bring it off here. We're going to do the same similar strategy. I think it's working pretty well. Just that. I do want to keep it as far from the freeways as possible when we have this much space. They do make noise, and I still haven't put in those, what are they, noise barriers? That's something, that's something I need to do. I've actually thought about, between episodes one time, going through and just manually putting down trees. Hold on, I'm not thinking about the roads. Do I want this to be so straight? Let's bend it over this way. But I've thought about just putting down tons of trees, make the neighborhoods look better. I could also put in noise barriers. I just think it's not something that's that entertaining to see on video. Maybe I could do a time lapse of it at the end of an episode, something like that. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know what you think. How far down can this really fit? What happened here? Did that just happen as I placed it? I could have sworn something disappeared. No. Something else I just remembered too, when I was looking back over the city. Parks. We need parks here. Let's go do that right now, because I don't want to forget. But look at this. They have no parks. As soon as I add parks, the value is going to go up and they're going to start upgrading. That one's enormous. I think I said in an earlier episode, I like the small ones. I'm not sure if they're efficient. I might have looked into that in the past. I can't remember. It's now just a habit I blindly follow. So please feel free to correct me on it if it is a bad one. There's a park. There's a park. Here's a park. Everyone's happy. We can change it up though. It doesn't have to be the same park every time. Oh, Fishing Island. Let's put that. Does it have to be connected to a road? It must. Everything in this game does. I've never built that before. Yeah, no road access. Oh, I don't want to make a four-way intersection here, though. Alright, we're not doing that. Guess there's a reason I've never built it. But we can put one of these. Oh, that's a tiny radius. How big's a carousel? That has a huge radius too, but it must not help as much. Entertainment 150, 125. Is there like some pollution? No. Is it just more expensive? Yes. Okay, well that's fine. Maybe you shouldn't be putting that on the edge so much. They should probably be centered. Another park. And I think that's good for now. We'll definitely need to add parks in on this side of the island once once people start moving in. Let me make that happen. I was thinking about that, but then you're looking at a really tiny block here. So instead we're doing this. This block can continue. We could have it come in straight and 90 degree. Don't see too many of those intersections around here. And do we want to continue this road? I think maybe, but that we don't want to make a four-way intersection there, and we're just going to do something like this. So it provides a similar purpose, but it's not as direct. They'll have to make this left and then a right. But then what do I do here? Because if I connect it around this way, traffic might just flow along it instead. But if we leave it like that, perfect. It does make that four-way intersection that we're trying to avoid, though. So, how about instead we just do something like this? Don't want a tiny intersection. I don't like how that straight line just looks. I would love if it could bend a little. There we go, much better. And now let's bring, we're gonna want a street here, maybe here. We could put one right up the middle. Will that leave room on either end? I think so. We could even loop one around here. And bring it back like so. Let's connect up. I'm fine putting a cross street right here that doesn't really go anywhere. Or maybe it should. Maybe it will go somewhere. And then one along here. I'd prefer if it connected out up here. What if we did something like this? Yeah, that works. Now, I'm aware of this risk here, I've created a bunch of short blocks, but I hope it's all like circular. There isn't enough easy access to get through it. That traffic won't build up. We'll see if that is actually correct. So look at that. All of all of the roads have been laid for this city. Now, one thing's left. Have people move in. Hello, future architect here. I'm still figuring out the consistency of the timing of these videos, and my target really is between 20 and 30 minutes. This one again ended up being 40 minutes long, so I'm just going to split it into two. So thanks for watching. See you next time.